At Ethicurean Life, we constantly search for food stories that inspire us. During our latest journey, we ventured to the breathtaking island of Anglesey in North Wales.
We wanted to dive into the world of Halen Môn, better known as Anglesey sea salt, to understand how this small family business had made such an impact, not only on the local community, but across the world.
Join us as we explore their story, the health benefits of natural sea salt, and how their commitment to sustainability aligns perfectly with our mission at Ethicurean Life.
We've come to Halen Môn, which is a salt producer in Anglesey. This has long been our favourite salt producer, and we're basically going to go in there and have a look around and see their process for making salt.
Halen Môn, Anglesey Salt. It all started with Alison and David Lee Wilson, who own the Sea Zoo, the largest aquarium in Wales. They were looking for a way to keep income flowing during the quieter months when tourism on the island slows down. They knew the waters around Anglesey were some of the cleanest in the world. After all, they'd managed to breed seahorses in it, which are notoriously sensitive to water quality. But it wasn't until 1997, when they left a saucepan of seawater boiling on their Aga at home, that the idea really took shape. As the salt crystals started to form, they realised they were onto something special.
Alison and David discovered that the saline waters around Anglesey were perfect for producing sea salt, rich with natural minerals. Their first trial batch of salt was given to a local butcher, John Swain Williams, and from there the word began to spread. Today, Halen Môn is cherished by chefs and food enthusiasts all over the world. It's a key ingredient in some surprising places too, like Green and Black's chocolate and Piper's crisps. So we've come to Anglesey in North Wales. There's quite an astonishing salt production place here called Halen Môn. I don't think I've ever seen a salt place that goes into so much detail in how they produce their salt. They take salt water from the sea out on the Menai Straits and they put it under a vacuum to reduce it down into a concentrated brine, and then that concentrated brine then goes into these tanks here where they're heated from above. It is slowly dehydrated and the layers of salt crystals gather on the top there, and they drop down to the bottom where it's scooped out. And how much did they say they took out of this?
300 kilos a day they can do in this one room.
Which is an astonishing amount. And then they will take the salt, which actually contains a fair bit of calcium chloride at this point, and then give it another bath in brine to leach that calcium chloride out. That's a step that is definitely not taken by any other salt maker as far as I know. It basically distinguishes it completely from anything like a grey salt in France or a rock salt, and certainly the more evil salts like table salt.
So you're left with a really pure salt.
Absolutely, yes. There's their concentrated brine.
Salt shovel.
Yep. And can we go and step over here to have a quick look at the contraband that's back here?
Their warehouse.
The warehouse. Now this might look like a massive stash of something the police have consigned, but no, this is actually, do you want to go and stand, put your foot on the back of there just for the lols. Result, we found it all. So here is the bagged salt, ready for it to go off to various parts around the world.
World's best sea salt.
Interestingly, this is probably the only salt in the UK that has a DOP, so it has the same protective status as things like Melton Mowbray pork pie, Parma ham, all of those foods that we have come to respect. There it is, look. We do a zoom. Protected designation of origin. That's a huge achievement. What's so impressive is how they've stayed true to their roots while growing into an internationally recognised brand. the quality of the salt and the care that goes into every batch is still as strong as ever.
You'll find Halen Môn in delicatessens across the UK and high-end stores like Marks & Spencer, Waitrose and Harvey Nichols. But it doesn't stop there. Their sea salt has travelled far and wide, reaching over 22 countries and gracing the tables of some of the world's top restaurants, including the Fat Duck.
We embarked on a quest to understand why sea salt is frequently viewed as a healthier option than other processed salts. At first glance, this topic may seem complex, but it's pretty straightforward. Seawater holds far more than just sodium chloride. It is, in fact, abundant in a variety of trace minerals that are essential for our well-being.
During our visit to Halen Môn, we learned that after analysing the seawater around Anglesey, Alison and David discovered over 30 mineral elements, including potassium, magnesium, selenium, zinc and copper. These minerals are naturally retained in sea salt. Unlike regular table salt, which often undergoes heavy processing and has many of these elements removed, sea salt preserves this natural mineral content.
By consuming sea salt, you're not just getting sodium, you're also taking in various essential minerals critical for maintaining good health. Also, because sea salt has a stronger, more robust flavour, you can use less of it while still getting the same intensity.
These minerals are crucial for the body to recognise and process salt properly. For example, potassium helps regulate your heartbeat, manganese supports bone growth, iodine regulates body temperature, and calcium is essential for healthy bones and teeth.
On the other hand, industrially produced table salts, which are chemically stripped of their minerals, can create problems. Sodium retention, for example, becomes more likely when these essential elements are missing. This leads to what some call a blind spot in the body, making it harder for the body to metabolise sodium properly, meaning that the body struggles to break down and utilise sodium for its essential functions.
We created Ethicurean Life to help people reconnect with their food sources and make more intentional, sustainable choices. A simple step on this journey is switching to natural sea salt, like Halen Môn's, moving away from processed foods towards a healthier and more conscious way of living.
Halen Môn has come a long way since its humble beginnings, and today it stands as a beacon of sustainable practices. In fact, the company has received numerous accolades, including the prestigious Queen's Award for Sustainability, B Corp certification, and Protected Designation of Origin, PDO status for its sea salt.
What's really inspiring is that Halen Môn stays true to its roots. They continue traditionally producing sea salt, never cutting corners. They place environmental care at the heart of their work and value long-lasting, supportive relationships with their employees, customers, suppliers, and the local community.
At the heart of Halen Môn's remarkable success is the extraordinary natural resource of seawater, a rich source of minerals waiting to be harvested. During our visit, we witnessed their unwavering dedication to environmental stewardship. This commitment shines through in every aspect of their operation. Even as the business has flourished, it has stayed true to its family root. With Alison and David's offspring actively shaping the future of Halen Môn, it's now a generational business.
They're also living wage registered and offer professional, social and well-being support to their entire team. This attention to their people and community goes hand in hand with their mission to champion good and fair food, always with minimal environmental impact.
Our visit to Halen Môn reminded us how small, thoughtful changes in our consumption can positively impact our health and the environment.
By choosing natural ingredients and supporting sustainable producers like Halen Môn, we can all take simple yet meaningful steps towards a more connected, conscious way of living.
It's about reconnecting with the source of our food, appreciating the journey it takes to reach our plates, and choosing products that help us shift away from ultra-processed options towards something more wholesome.
We hope this journey has sparked your curiosity about where your food comes from and how even the smallest choices can make a big difference. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to sharing more stories and inspiring producers with you soon.
If you're interested in taking control of your health and well-being, we invite you to join our Ethicurean Life community on our online platform, Sæson. Here you'll find a supportive network of like-minded individuals dedicated to making informed food choices and embracing a more sustainable lifestyle.
In our seasonal recipe club and online community Sæson, we share stories, exchange ideas and recipes, and discover practical ways to enhance our lives through mindful eating and responsible practices.
So come along and be part of our journey towards better health and deeper connection with the food we consume.